everyone, welcome to Green Week in the colours of the Rainbow Makeup Challenge that I'm doing with Leah and Claire, which you probably know if you've been watching my videos or if you're not new to the channel, but welcome if you are, especially if you've come over from Claire or Leah's channels. So in case you aren't familiar with what we're doing, it was Leah's idea and I was privileged to be invited to join. Every other week we are uploading us trying out a makeup look that we've sort of created ourselves based on each colour of the rainbow. So green this week, as I said, and I'm going to do a sort of greeny smoky eye-ish look. I think we've all gone for green smoky eyes this time. I think it's kind of the obvious and the best choice when you're working with green. So I've put on my base on my eyebrows and I will tell you what I've done so far before I carry on. So as a primer I used this one, which is from My Beauty, which is part of the My Little Box company. So you can't actually buy it, annoyingly. It only comes in the subscription boxes, but it's like a pinch tint, so it's meant a peach tint, so it's meant to illuminate. Now that with this Lift and Illuminate number 7 foundation, which is something new I'm trying out, has made me very, very shiny, as you can see, but I will powder that out. I do like a lot of glow and luminosity because I've got dry skin, but it's a bit OTT at the moment, especially with the studio lights on me. But yeah, I'm trying this out. I've tried it only a few times so far, so I'm not entirely sure how much I love it or not. It kind of reminds me of one of the L'Oreal ones, the L'Oreal anti-aging one so far, but we'll see how that goes. Eyebrows, I've used the W7 Brow Bar, one of my go-to brow products, although I am finding some newer ones now that I prefer to that. And under the eyes and on this second head that I've grown on my chin, I've got the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which I have in NW20. So that's what I've put on so far, and I'm going to prime the eyes with MAC Paint Pot in the colour Painterly, which is for me quite a skin coloured shade, and I'm going to pop that all over the lids just with my finger. So a lot of the colours I'm using on the eyes are from the Vice Urban Decay Vice palette, which is one of my all-time favourites that I've got because it has got so many different bright colours in it. But I'm just going to start with a very simple neutral colours over here, just to give myself some more base colour, and then the darker one of the two I'm going to put in the crease. So I'm going to keep building this up in the crease using a really fluffy brush. This is one I always use in my videos for this from Crown. This time I'm going to use that slightly darker one just to build up a little bit more in the crease, because I've got some quite sort of dramatic greys and darker colours to go on as well. So I'm actually going to take a colour that's not from that palette now. This is a MAC colour that I've got in a single, and it's kind of a bluey grey colour in a Velux Pearl finish, and it's called Night Divine, so it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going to put this in the outer sort of half of my eyelid. So obviously I'm looking really stripy right now, so I'm going to take one of those lighter brown shades, just a little bit on a fluffy brush, and use that to blend it all in, make it a bit softer. I realise there is totally no green in this so far, and this is where the green is coming in. I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Broke Down, which is like a sort of olivey green. I'm just going to put that on the outside. Slight change of plan. That wasn't as pigmented as I thought, so I've swept it all over the lids. I know it's really messy at the moment. What I'm going to do is tidy this up now with my Real Technique sponge. So I'm just going to get the excess off initially. And then I'm going to tidy it up more with some concealer. I've got the Clinique Airbrush Concealer, which I think I've already used for Colours of the Rainbow, one of the weeks anyway. So I've kind of got greeny, goldy, grey look going on so far. I'm now going to use a proper green colour. I'm going to use this colour from the palette called Dragon, and I'm going to use that on the top, along the top of the eyelid, and bring it down to the bottom lid as well. So hopefully it's going to start to look a lot more green. With the same pencil brush, I'm just cleaning it off with my hand. I'm going to use this real lime green colour that I've got in this palette that I've shown you before on here. I've never used this colour, so I don't know how pigmented it is, but I'm going to go on the inner corner of the eye with this one. As you can tell, I'm just making this up as I go along and hope for the best. So it's all looking pretty dark on the eyes, so before I finally blend it, I just want to put a lighter colour under the brows to lift them a bit. So I'm going to use this Bobby Dazzle shade in the Urban Decay palette. So one final blend with the fluffy brush. And onto mascara. I'm using one today that I've never tried before. I got it as part of the gift with purchase from Makeup Revolution. Something volume, amazing volume mascara. I don't like the packaging for this. Can you hear that? It's all rattly already. I've never even opened it. It feels very cheap. Sorry to say, Makeup Revolution, although it is inexpensive. I have to say that mascara hasn't blown me away. It's quite a clumpy formula, so I'm not sure if I'll be using that one again. It's a shame because there's another Makeup Revolution mascara that I really like. Anyway, I need to desperately get some powder on me. I'm getting shinier and shinier by the minute. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder today, under the eyes and all over the face. I've got it in 003 Peach Glow. Looking a lot less shiny now. I'm going to stick some bronzer on and I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. As you can see, almost gone, but luckily I've got another one of these in backup. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques multitask brush. I'm not doing any crazy contouring or anything. I'm just going to slightly define some areas. I thought a peachy lip and a peachy blush would go well with the green and greys today, so I'm going to use the blush from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their new matte ranges. It's from their new matte range, I mean. This one's called Beloved. So it's coming off a lot peachier on camera than it is in real life, but it's quite a nude peach. I've done a review on these on my blog if you're interested, but I do really like them. I love the matte formula. It's much more flattering, especially when you get to a certain age. But you need such a light touch. You literally just need to tap your brush in it like that and you get the pigment. You can definitely overdo it if you're not careful. I'm using another Makeup Revolution just as a highlight on the cheekbones, and it's their Radiant Lights powder, and this one's in the colour Exhale. I'm just going to put that on the cheekbones today. Finally, so for a peachy nudie lip, I've got the Rimmel Apocalypse. This is a liquid lipstick and it's in the colour Luna. These are a love or hate product, definitely. They're not that easy to apply, and they do have a really strong chemically scent to them, so if those two things put you off, you probably won't like these. I personally am in the love camp, and I think I've got every single shade now. But I just love the way that you've got control over how thick you apply it, and I just love how long it lasts. And I love the lacquer look. I love the look that's halfway between a lip gloss and a lipstick.